cemented as the club's record goal scorer. Now it's a matter of how far he can go. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position, and alongside me... When you're already ensconced as the club's record goal scorer, it's proof positive. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, club's match action for you to enjoy. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. You saw the situation developing. And fed forwards. And the flag raised. Offside it is. That's a good ball. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, out of play it goes, and that was in no small measure due to the effective press. Modric. Company. Promising pass. Well, that's a very attractive passing sequence.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they have been planning. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Modric. realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And Mina has it now. Yang. That's a good-looking pass. And never quite had the header on the target. And Arnold has it. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Can he deliver? Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Son. Doing well to keep it.
Well, they have to be pressed harder than this.
Now, Son. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Yang. And taking it away.
Happy birthday to the coolest football player, Bolden Jeffries. Happy birthday.
And it's a quality pass. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Nice-looking pass. Well, he's been ruled offside. Well, he's certainly not alone. Bale. Oh, tremendous vision. And an astute piece of defending. Jose. And Arnold has it. And finding the flow. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Bale. Modric. Showing a good reading of the game. Son. Bale. Yang. Oh, great vision. And a struggle for the Cookies to keep the ball. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Keeper there to collect. Company. Well, that's how to press. Their turn to come away with it. Now, Son. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. That is that. So back in business here, and the tough cookies with the lead, but this game far from being settled. Bale. Yang. Trying to tee it up. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Is this the moment? Oh, it's a really top-class challenge.
That looked a really big chance.
Danger building. Oh, a really untidy loss of possession. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. Now, Son. Yang. And the cookies couldn't hang on to it. Now, Son. And they deal with the threat this time. Well, they could do a bit of damage out wide, the tough cookies. But nothing comes of it. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Can they nudge in front? And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
And over comes the corner. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. And a timely intervention. Son. Yang. Now, Son. Oh, nice ball over the top. And the counter-attack looks on. Can they do it? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Bale. Showing a great defensive instinct. Good-looking pass. Could be in. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Now, Son. Cristiano. Bale. Well, the tough cookies in a position of menace. To get back into the game. And cleared away. Cross fired over. Not a convincing clearance. Yang. Chance to play it in. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Could be troublesome. Oh, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Pressure kept high. Oh, surely! He had to score, and he does. Back underway. The tough cookies are still trailing, but living up to their name now. This game is very much a contest again. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Son. And back now with Cristiano. Well, space for them here. Is it going to be? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And Cristiano has it now. Company. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Oh, might be. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. Company. Could be dangerous, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. Now opening things up. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. He's driven in the corner. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Oh, this looks useful. And there's a quality defender in action.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
They were certainly off the pace today, beaten to the ball in...
Well, here we go with a contest that's got plenty riding on it. The excitement's building, and so are the nerves. Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me. And we should have a cracking contest here. What are your expectations from this?
They've not been in great form, have they? And if they carry on like this, they'll be relegated. Somehow today, they need to put in a good performance and make sure they don't lose.
That That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw-in. Nicely kept in. That's good work. Perfectly anticipated. Really well won.
Read it really well.
Oh, that's really well cut out. There's a bit of belief in this move, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. And it's pinched, read his mind there. This could be threatening. Taking this on. Holds it steady, no worries there. Teeing up the chance now. Really good pass. And they've snuffed out the threat.
Really nice piece of defending there. Good positioning.
Good work to regain possession. Making decent progress here. Chance to go ahead. And a superb block. One to latch onto here. Just needs the composure now. And that's safe and secure goalkeeping. Tough cookies have given the ball away. Players waiting in the centre. On we go. The ref says play on. Well, with nothing coming from that, it will now be brought back for a free kick. Very quick to close down. Oh dear, a mess of their own making. And he's won the ball to stop the goal.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Oh, a last-ditch tackle clears it away. Getting closer. Denied by some top quality defending. No chances, put behind for a corner. Put into the middle. It's not away yet. Promising passage of play, but it's come to nothing. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Closed it down well. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Nicely played through. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. And the ball is rolling for the second half, with both sides hopefully switched on a bit more now. Well, a fantastic opportunity, but you have to praise the defending. It's played in now. Well, a bit of a disappointing end to the attack. Keeping it nicely, waiting for the chance to get themselves in front. Well, nothing to get excited about at the end of it. Promising looking ball. Tough cookies could make something happen here. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. That has gone out. It'll be a throw. The throw-in is one of the basics of the game. That's poor. Promising looking attack, this. Delivered into the box. Oh, it's a nightmare for him, that. It looks a really good chance to score. The press works, now to push forward. Good work to regain possession. Deflection sends it out, throw-in awarded.
Well, the tough cookies have certainly controlled the game in terms of possession, but their attacking players lack tempo, invention and goal. Something they need to rectify quickly if they're going to win this one.
Half an hour left for play. Good work, they've got it back. And over the touchline it goes, it'll be a throw-in now. Substitution coming up. That's out of play. It'll be a throw now. Thrown to the opposition. The deflection sends it out. Throw in. That's a pretty poor error, to be honest. Didn't have to do that. And he gets it clear. Well, an awful throw, you have to say.
Not quite sure what the aim was there.
Neither side doing a good job of looking after the ball. That's a good ball. Getting closer. And into the last 20 minutes. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. Good pressure. Can they make something of this?
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker, celebrating his birthday today.
This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. And Tough Cookies regain possession. And Tough Cookies starting to motor forward now. Good tackle, but it's gone out. Sloppy in possession from Tough Cookies. And if they want to win it, this could be the chance. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. And a big save to keep the scores level.
Yeah, good save, wasn't it? Keeps them in the game, that's for sure.
Over the line, throw in. And it's played over to the back post. Cleared, but not far enough. And the flag's up. It's offside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
And the press has paid off here. Now to make more progress. Moving the ball forward, hoping something might open up. Promising move this, a goal now would surely be the winner. This for the match! Vital tackle, and he's come away with it.
Yeah, he's done really well there. What a brilliant recovery that was.
And here they go, the attack is on. Delivered towards the back stick. Knocked back across. Delivered into the box. And that will do it. That's it. The ref brings a close to the action.
When you're already ensconced as the club's record goal scorer, it's proof positive that you set very high standards. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Company. It's a neat move. Crossed into the penalty area. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Modric. A successful intervention, winning the ball back. He has teammates around him. A fine reading of the situation. Oh, useful ball. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Brilliant pass. Company. Superbly read and executed. Modric. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And a throw in. Well, possibilities in the centre. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Good wing play. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Yang. Niemeyer. Take it away. And the Cookies pushing forward with options available. Chance here. Oh, that's a fine save. Foiling a real chance. Corner kick played in. Oh, his eyes lit up, thinking it was about to be the opener.
Well, just a lack of composure. He should score there.
Shaw. This might get them in front.
Well, they're playing some really nice stuff, aren't they, here?
This looks interesting. Well, the Cookies finding space on the flank. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Bale. Son. From one side of the pitch to the other. Good-looking move from the tough Cookies. Couldn't keep the move going. Could be threatening. And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. And so the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from the tough Cookies? That's what they need. Good through ball. Company. Teamwork and passing in evidence. But then the one that goes astray. Well aware of the press. Son. Options in the middle. Is this the moment? And collected with considerable ease. So the referee says goal kick. Niemeyer. Will it happen for them? Oh, that's super defending.
Well, I think that's a goal-saving intervention there.
Intelligent ball. Oh, read it really well. Tusky. Can they set up a chance? Giving it a go. Well, I must say, another worldly save to prevent the equaliser.
Well, he did have other options, but mind you, it's a great save.
Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And back underway with the tough cookies looking to plot a route back into the game. Now Son. Yang. Well, it's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. And good anticipation. Yamaguchi. Shaw. Joao. Dennis. Incisive pass. Just needs to steady himself. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Modric. Committed challenge. Teammates available. And let's give credit to the defending. Takes it on. What a magical save it was. Who can they pick out? And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Joao. Could catch them on the break. What a brilliant pass. And still dangerous. Shaw. That's a useful cross. Well, defensive resilience there. Now, Son. And very nicely positioned to win it back.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Good visualisation and execution. Could be an amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
And time for the change now. Keen to take it short here. Cross could be useful. And a solid clearance.
Well, that is exactly what is needed. A good old-fashioned clearance.
Shaw. And the pass deftly cut out. That's a good-looking ball. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Yamaguchi. Joao. Incisive ball. Going for finesse. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that. Modric. Yang. Possibilities here. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Yamaguchi. Kenny. And the keeper with the ball. Niemeyer. Maybe dangerous here. She's made a really good intervention there. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Takes aim. Fully committed.
That's an outstanding piece of defending.
Tusky. Quick counter could be on. Getting in there to intercept. And the ball gathered without any concern. Modric. And back now with Cristiano. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Niemeyer. And the tough cookies with the ball again. Now Son. Modric. Using space on the opposite flank now. Yang. Modric. And played in. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. Nerves jangling ahead of kick-off. They know it's almost do or die. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And there's a lot on the line in the relegation equation. That is a massive part of our story. What are you expecting to see?
Well, form is everything, and unfortunately, they're not playing well. They're going to need a big performance today. They have to win this game.
And Cristiano has it now, and in the right position to read it.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
White. Oh, nicely played. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Cristiano.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Showing real defensive commitment. Back with Ramos. Here's White now. Fantastic ball. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. The verdict is offside here. Bale. Cristiano. Well, possession problems. Danger building. Dos Santos on the ball. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Cristiano. Back with Ramos. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Ramos now. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Mounier. Vela. And here's Dos Santos. No, high quality defending. Well, I think both teams at the moment have to work on their ball control.
Yeah, it's all a bit rushed at the moment.
And striking it. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Very effective pass. And White. Now, who can he play it to? And it's whipped in early. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? So a throw in here. Intercepted effortlessly. That's a good-looking ball. And cleared away. A corner kick it'll be.
Yeah, no risk taken there.
Corner kick played in. And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Quite know where the ball's going to go after a deflection like that, but the keeper has it.
That little deflection took all the sting out of it. Really good last-ditch defending.
And what a close shave it was. Now in a more than decent position. And here's Dos Santos. Nice looking pass. Now he must favour the cross. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. And just too much height on the header. Dos Santos. And in the right position to read it. Modric. Son. Company. Decent position. Son. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Now, Son. Trying to tee it up. Piece of goalkeeping. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. The first half here comes to an end.
like it. I like the tempo. Right, cool. Mate, that's yeah, no problem. Yeah, fair enough.
So back underway here into the second half. White. Ramos with it. And White. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Good use of advantage there. Now, Son. Son. Successful intervention, winning the ball back. Vela. And now their turn to have the ball. And here's Dos Santos. And finding their flow. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Just needs to get rid of it. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Modric. Well, what's the referee going to do now? Yang. Company. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Oh, nice ball.
Lucy Davis, that's Lucy Davis. Please come to us.
Giving it away. Oh, that one has promise. Could take the lead. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Now, Son. Trying to force a mistake. Moving the ball really well here. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Attacking with vigour. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Company. Well, that's a clever ball. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
And that's great work to keep it in play. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Trying his luck. Oh, in it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win? Mounier. Well, a textbook interception. Yang. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Very quick thinking there. And White. They had the advantage. Really good interception.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Distributing it well. On the attack in the closing phase. And the cross goes in. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. And there's the delivery. Clearing it away. Trying to tee it up. Able to deal with the threat. Wasn't where the throw-in was meant to go.
Not sure what went through his mind there.
And nicely over the top. Well cleared away. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Teammates in the middle. Taking care of business defensively here. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out. Already cemented as the club's record goal scorer. Now it's a matter of how far he can go. He'll be in the mood for a few... One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. Your expectations?
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully...
Oh, danger here, Sue! Well, they have the ball again.
Oh, that's exactly what you need. Standing firm, not giving an inch.
Ramos. And a good-looking ball. Oh, off the bar!
Well, that's unlucky. His movement in the box is great. I just wonder, does he mistime his jump slightly, and that connection just isn't quite there?
Perfectly positioned to take it away. He's in here. And quite simply, a brilliant save.
Oh, just look how he closes the angle down, makes it really difficult, and that is a top save.
Over it comes. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, he certainly showed his class there with that save. You'd expect him to score from there, but he comes from nowhere to keep that out.
Not a convincing clearance. Well, no way through in the end. And here's Dos Santos. And foul it is then. Through the middle. And the flag does go up, offside. Back with Ramos.
In the stadium, can you please make yourself known to the nearest steward? Thank you.
And passing it well. And in the perfect position to read it. Mounier. White. Gill. Really good ball there. Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend. Played over. Corner again. Something there.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
Oh, the threat is there. And that's really well read. Can they forge ahead? And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Mounier. Dos Santos on the ball. And White. Well, over the top, but it will go through to the keeper. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. And the tough cookies might be onto something. Good-looking move. Very quick thinking there. Oh, useful ball. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed.
Yeah, that looked nailed on, didn't it?
Ramos. Dos Santos on the ball. And a clever piece of defending. Dos Santos. On the ball, Ramos. Very effective passing sequence. Possession one. Now what can they do from here? To put them ahead. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Ramos now. And the pass deftly cut out. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here.
Well, the visitors are controlling possession, but as we're always told, passing without penetration is dangerous, and that's what's happening here. It's very much sideways and backwards. They need to face forward more, be brave and have a go at the opposition's back line.
And cutting it out. Good angle for the cross. And he's driving his team forward. Can he level it? Really good block. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Now, Son. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Trying to tee it up. And simply couldn't beat the first defender. That is that for the first half here. So the ball is rolling again, and it's advantage Cookies after the first 45. Let's see how the second half plays out. Son. Yang. And back now with Cristiano. Crossing into the middle. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. Oh, can they hit them on the counter? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Good distribution. Mounier. And White. Here's White now. Top-class defending. Yang. So a throw in here. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Must be. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You won't get too many chances better than that.
Company. Yang. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, high quality defending. Ramos. Back with Ramos. Promising possession, this. The switch of play now.
Yes, a lovely way to pass on that.
A chance to whip it in. And whipped into the box. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Gill. Well, the defending not the best here, but no damage done, that's the main thing. Good pressure. Company. Possession lost by the tough cookies. Giving the keeper a lot to think about. Intelligent defending. Modric. Now opening things up. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Good pass. Beautiful pass. And making his move inside. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Well, they have the ball once more. Mounier, and moving it forward. Opportunity here. And the flag has gone up, offside. And suddenly on the front foot. Well, that's a fine-looking pass.
Well, the home fans are certainly getting behind their team, aren't they? There can't be that long left now, and you can see that they're trying to do their bit to get them over the finish line.
And good use of advantage. Oh, not a great challenge at all there. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Chasing this game, desperate for a leveller. Can he get the shot off? Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Tension building, still level. Ball is loose. And the keeper has possession of it. Modric. It is to be a throw-in. Company. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Bale. Modric. It's a cross towards the near post. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact.
tackle. It's a cracking bit of defending.
And a goal here might settle the outcome. And so the final whistle is sounded at the end of the game.
For the first time today, he'll take to the field as the club's new record scorer. So the question now is no longer if he can break the record, but how many more? Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Beautifully weighted ball. Now, surely! Behind it goes for a corner. Over it comes. Possession lost and won. Had to work hard to keep that in. The attack broken up.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Well, that tackle was far from clean. The referee deciding to take a grip on this early on.
Well, he's under pressure now. It's a long time to be on a booking.
Well read to gain possession. A move of real promise developing. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Lovely ball. This could lead to something. Making decent progress here. pass is incomplete. Nicely won. And Tough Cookies regain possession. And that's where it ends. All a bit chaotic, this. The ref allowing play to continue. Could turn out to be a really good ball. And they've got it back now. Positive play on the front foot. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. And a good tackle results in a throw-in. Untidy in possession there. Chance for the lead. And what a save that is. It's played into the box. Promising passage of play, but it's come to nothing. A promising move stalls. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Pass played through perfectly. That's a good ball. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Oh, possession lost, not a good pass. Moving in field here. Fearless block. Struggling to keep it here. Now, this might be promising. That's won back nicely in a good area. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. Back to it then.
When you're already ensconced as the club's record goal scorer, it's proof positive that you set very high standards. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, club's match action for you to enjoy. What are you expecting to see?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Dangerous ball, and he knows he must thump it away. Yang. Well, he just couldn't make it happen. Untidy to lose the ball. The delivery towards the back post. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. Son. Company. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Duff. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Distributing it well. Balog. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Oh, chance! Oh, I thought that was going in after the deflection.
That just showed what an agile keeper he is.
Yang. Decent looking ball. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. And there's the delivery. And I think the threat has been averted. And they deal with the threat this time. And firing it. Oh, difficult save to make. Delivering it. And taking care of the situation. Well, a really good run. Crossing possibilities. This looks more than decent. Well, they keep the ball moving.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Throw-ins given. Oh, danger here. The Cookies did well to regain control of the ball. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. And a clever piece of defending. And Cristiano has it now. Now Son. That's a good-looking ball. Will it be? And it's still on. Intelligent ball. A chance now with the corner. Who can they pick out? Well, it just petered out. Good advantage there. Company. This might get them in front. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Oh, yes! 1-0 it is! And it doesn't come as a huge surprise. Good movement. Great block. And passing it well. Well, you get the feeling he really wants his second goal of the game, don't you?
Well, I think he's played well today. His movement has been excellent. That was a decent chance to get his second of the game.
Productive pass. And getting around her opponent wonderfully. And just like that, broken up.
Well, no way through there.
Opportunity. And losing the ball there. half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Interested to get your critique.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Giving it a go. That is how to keep it out of the net. And we will have just one additional minute. And the cross goes in. Struggling to get it away. A bit disappointing in the end. A chance then for the respective manager. So back in business here, and the tough cookies with the lead, but this game far from being settled. Modric. Now, who can she play it to? And it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. And space to exploit, maybe. Well, tight angle. Denied by the woodwork, Stuart.
Well, he's virtually on the byline there. It nearly squeezed in, though.
Well, that pass needed to be a lot more precise. And space to cross it. Well, the cross that time completely overcooked. And the pass deftly cut out. Can he put it away? Stunning piece of defending. Might lead to a chance. Quick counter could be on. And should have been so much more incisive. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Shaping to shoot. Taking one for the team. Oh, and once more the defence stands firm. Is this the moment? And putting his body on the line. A deft clearance. Well, the cookies finding space on the flank. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Duff. Options in the middle, and an effective clearance. Fancies a pop from here, and really not all that far away from levelling this.
Yeah, decent effort, you have to say.
Oh, nice ball over the top. Opportunity, and fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Ah, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
And he's fired over the corner. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Clattered away. Yang. Oh, that's a fine pass. Nice looking pass. And you need your defender to take charge. Could cross it in here. Oh, useful ball. Well, read that magnificently.
Well, that was close. It needed that intervention.
With the owner of the blue car registration BG04.
Oh, what a top-notch pass.
Please return to your vehicle. Your lights are on.
The defender doing his job. And a throw-in forthcoming. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Who wants to make a challenge? Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, it broke down, alas. Timely intervention. Bale. Now, options are plenty. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Released it nicely. Is it going to be? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Trying to pick out a teammate. Disappointing pass.
Well, not what he was looking for there.
Once and for all. So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Bale. Opportunity. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again. Well, failing in her quest to keep it in play, and a throw-in coming up. Bale. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Good ball over the top. Can he do it? Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, I think they could have done better there.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Duff. Just the challenge that was required. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans... Today is a pivotal day with a place in the promotion matches up for grabs. A win is essential, and they know it won't be. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. What are you expecting to see?
What a game we have in store here. The motivation couldn't be any higher. A win here and they'll get themselves a promotion match. It should be exciting.
How? Yang. Now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Chance to cross. Defending. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And he stopped them in their tracks. And that's where to send it.
Yeah, what a good ball that was.
Great vision to switch the play. Yang. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Decent chance. Wasn't going to let that one get through. Just wanted to get rid of it. Throw in now. Throw-ins given. Well, a deft clearance. Corner conceded. Trying to pick out a teammate. Did look on for them, but not to be. Can he? Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
So the corner played into the box. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And that's a very good header under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
Company. Well, high quality defending. How? Bale.
Is a family-friendly environment and only soft drinks to be taken down to your seats. Thank you.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Unable to keep the ball. Well, that one has promise. Textbook defending inside the box. So a throw in here. Castle. Yang. Promising pass. There to take it away. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. It's a perfect challenge. And he has options available. Opportunity! Vital block there.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Yang. How? Company. Modric. Might lead to a chance. Company. Excellent defending. Modric. Takes aim. Oh, good save.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Stopped a surefire goal. Now, who can he play it to? No-nonsense clearance. Counter-attacking possibilities. Can they use their pace? Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped.
I have to say the defenders showed great desire there.
Toure. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Vital intervention. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Now what can they do from here? The crossbar got in the way. He's made a really good intervention there. And back now with Cristiano. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage. So into the second half, can the Cookies bounce back after what happened to them in the first 45? Company. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Opportunity! No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Throw-ins given. Company. Modric. How? Good passage of play. Oh, they were in a decent position too. And just fired out of there. Enriquez. Cross. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Danger averted for now.
Well, that's a good decision. It just buys his team a breather here.
Might be a chance to break. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. A really good pass. And the flag does go up offside. Company. Working so hard to win back possession. Ha. A lot of pressure applied. Can they take advantage? Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Oh, might be. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Did well to win it back. And a free kick given. Yang. Modric. Good weight on that pass. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Credit to them for winning back possession. Well, who wants to keep the ball? Nobody, apparently.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Son. Oh, got into position brilliantly. And the lead beckons. Closing down well. Can he put them in front? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. And a throw-in it's going to be. Intercepted effortlessly. Enriquez. Toure. Oh, good-looking run. Is this the moment? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Regained possession. Can they set up a chance? Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Enriquez. Ha. Well, you might say it's the ideal way to see out a game when you can pass like this. Nicely cut out.
Read it really well.
Modric. Cristiano. Really good challenge. Will it go in? How good was that? Company. And Cristiano has it now. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And back now with Cristiano. Counter-attacking chance. And a disappointing end to that. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Enriquez. Well, sloppy in possession. Deflection then over the touchline. Company. So over the line and a throw-in. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Yang. Intelligent threaded pass here. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically...